Australians gathered to watch the funeral of Queen Elizabeth II at St. Andrew's Cathedral. Image, Getty. They watched with solemnity as the BBC, ITV and Sky News competed to capture the once-in-a-lifetime poignancy of the occasion. But popular TV stations in France also cleared the normal schedules to dedicate airtime to coverage. It was also beamed to the likes of Thailand, Bahrain, Canada, and Hong Kong, where hundreds kept up with the funeral on their phones. Customers packed into bars in Sydney, Australia, to watch the ceremony. Nina Whitfeld, who was at the Lord Dudley Hotel in the city's eastern suburbs, captured the mood in saying, "This is a moment in history. The Queen was the glue that kept the monarchy together and she will be missed. She meant a lot to me." Britons in the Costa del Sol town of Mijas in southern Spain watched the funeral procession in bars. Mark Driver, 59, said, "We have a big expat community in this area and we are proud today that a lot of people turned out to show their respects." Bangkok pub customers watch Queen's funeral live. Image, Getty, but the huge focus was in all four corners of the United Kingdom. In Wales, the funeral was shown on dozens on big screens and cinemas. People joined together at St John the Evangelist's Church in Cardiff to sing hymns, with one saying, "No one wants to mourn alone. We need to be together." Thousands at Holyrood Park in Edinburgh watched the images beamed to them. Austrian student Amelia Wolf-Bauer had goosebumps seeing the swathes of mourners around her, adding, "It was really touching and very sad." In Hong Kong, mourners light candles as they gather outside the British consulate. Image, Getty. Gordonstone School in northeast Scotland, where the late Duke of Edinburgh plus his three sons Charles, Andrew and Edward all studied, suspended lessons to allow pupils to watch the broadcast. Principal Lisa Kerr called it a remarkable day for the community in so many ways. Outside the City Hall in Belfast, crowds gathered with many sitting on blankets or in foldable chairs by the landmark building as the service from Westminster Abbey was broadcast. Military veterans wore their medals and children played quietly playing among parents. Trending irreverent silence pervaded throughout the proceedings, with some weeping quietly as the service drew to a close and God Save the King was played. Simon Friedman, 51, from Coleraine, got the train to Belfast to watch the funeral. His was a gesture dedicated to his mother Olive Sarah Friedman, a royalist who died from COVID aged 79 in 2020. Simon said, "We couldn't have a service because of lockdown, today kind of did that as well for me. My mother's favourite hymn was 'The Lord is my shepherd.' I knew when that came on I would shed a tear." Across England, busy streets fell silent as people joined together in towns, villages and cities. Mourners watched on a screen in Salisbury Cathedral. In Manchester, Stanley Matthews, 56, said, "I'm not sad, this is a celebration of the Queen and everything she has done. I feel proud." Mourners gathered together at Salisbury Cathedral. Image, Getty. Mourners also packed the city's cathedral to watch the ceremony. Paul Harrison Rook, 62, who had previously been to one of the Queen's garden parties, said, "You couldn't meet a nicer person who did a lot of work for everybody." More than 500 grief-stricken locals braved a downpour to fill out Centenary Square in Birmingham to view the broadcast in silence. Jeannie Thorpe in Sheffield shed tears as she watched the service on the cathedral's screen, remarking, "It was impeccable. It was just beautiful. Well, I'll take inspiration from the way she has led her life." Channel Islanders were eager to express their gratitude and respect for the late Queen, with a screen in Saumarez Park on Guernsey attracting some 2,000 people.